Okay, Taurus, this is Dot from Dragonfly Soul Tarot, and we are doing your May monthly tarot reading. Let me know down below whether you think that my readings should come out a little bit earlier in the month. I think it's nice to have them right at the beginning of the month. I know a lot of readers would prefer to do them a little bit earlier, but if all the readings come out at once, you kind of get overwhelmed. And that's why I think it's best for readings to be staggered over a little period of time. And actually, I am going to put together a video where I have my personal beliefs, and one of those is it's not good to have too many tarot readings one after another because it can muddle up your personal energies. So, without further ado, Taurus, did you check out your happy birthday video? I hope you did. I hope you enjoyed it. It was a very positive message. Let us get started. I have shuffled the cards and I'm going to cut into 3 piles, and I am using the mystical deck, and the first card is Temperance. So that is the position of you. You are being depicted by the Temperance card. Let's see, can we put that down a little lower? A little dark today. What's this? Okay, and what is crossing you is the Ace of Cups, which is very interesting. It seems to me like this is kind of a reflection of what was said in your birthday reading. The energies moving out to the past are the 9 of Wands. The energies currently around you are the Queen of Cups. The energies coming in the future is the Page of Cups. Okay. The way you see yourself is the Page of Swords. The way others see you is the Wheel of Fortune. Your biggest fear is the 6 of Swords. Your biggest hope is the 10 of Cups. And the possible outcome is the 5 of Cups. Okay, let me take a look here and see what we have. With you as the Temperance card, there's something that you're consciously being patient about, and you're having trouble being cool in a situation, and maybe seeing the other side of the story, or the other person's story, because you're crossed by the Ace of Cups. There's some sort of relationship issue that is kind of vexing you currently, and it's kind of like a damned if you do, damned if you don't situation. For some reason, pursuing this relationship is causing a lot of emotional disruption with you. You feel like there's something about this relationship that you are pursuing, or it could be a relationship that you are already in, and you know, working on continuing, but you've kind of reached a point where you're kind of losing patience with this situation, and maybe there are some misunderstandings as to seeing eye to eye. Now, there's nothing really wrong here. It's just minor issues that are cropping up and kind of surprising you. Like you're kind of surprised that you're being impatient. You may actually even be being a little bit mean, but we'll look at that in a little bit. But right now you're having trouble. You're trying to be patient, you're trying to be compassionate, and you're trying so hard to maybe look the other way of, you know, what this person is in your eyes showing some faults, but you're very happy with them otherwise. But you're starting to see things that are kind of getting on your nerves just a little tiny bit. So if there's no one in your life right now, someone will soon enter your life, and it could be the possibility that there is no one in your life. If you are single and you're looking, you are getting impatient and kind of pushing to get into a relationship right away. There is a relationship for you, definitely, for singles out there within the next 12 months. But the thing is, you are being impatient or not as understanding as you could be about this situation, because you want it your way and you want it now. So have a little patience, Taurus. Things are better than they seem for you. You seem to be making some mountains out of molehills. So the energies that are moving away in the past is the Nine of Wands. So you're taking a little bit of a break now. Or you've just come off of a little bit of a break where you have been working very, very hard, and now you are, you know, it could be in a relationship capacity or in a work capacity. You have been working very, very hard, and you're kind of taking your foot off the accelerator for a little bit and concentrating more on your love life. You want things to be really, really good, and there seems to be some really good romantic aspects right now. If there isn't a person in your life, because it seems to me there is a person in your life, someone whom you are very attracted to, someone whom you care very much about, someone who is romantic and just everything that you want. They make you very happy for the most part, and you want to concentrate on them. If you are single, there may be somebody in your periphery who embodies these traits, who you have your eye on. So you're concentrating on romancing them and getting them into your life. Or if there's no one in your life at all, you are putting together the picture of a person whom you want in your life, and they happen to be very kind and gentle and loving, which is, you know, what pretty much everybody wants. Everybody wants the most loving person in their life that they can possibly invite, right? So yeah, so this is me seeing you taking a bit of a time out from the day-to-day work situation or stresses or whatever's going on. You know, you're changing your focus a little bit to more romantic matters, and especially this one romantic person who has really caught your fancy, or if you are coupled, this person who you are working very hard to rekindle the relationship, make it more passionate and deepen it. So yeah, you're currently in the stages of deepening your romantic relationship, and the future energies are very nice as well. We have the Page of Cups, and so this, to me, for a single person, augurs a new relationship where you are just getting to know each other. You have just met, and it's that wonderful blush of first attraction. If you are coupled, this is deliberately creating a romantic environment with this person. Communication, text messages, little messages of love, and flirtation. So there's this really lovely flirty energy around you. So if you are single, there's this possibility of meeting someone and getting involved very quickly with them. And if you are attached with somebody, there's a focus on deepening that relationship and possibly taking things to the next level. So all in all, a very a kind of a pivotal month in terms of focusing on more romantic things as opposed to the more pragmatic things. The way you see yourself, though, is you're being a little bit harsh on yourself. You see yourself as the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is a little immature, can be a little crass when attempting to communicate. So maybe you feel a little frustrated with the way that you are communicating. You are trying to deepen this relationship with this person, or meet this person and bring them into your life, but you're having trouble with the communication part of this. You're trying hard, but you feel like you're not succeeding, and this could just be perception. It is possible that if you are experiencing some friction or some internal pressure to be more compassionate, to be more patient with this love situation, you could feel like you're not succeeding in that aspect. You could feel like you're, no matter what you do or no matter what you say, you may feel like it always comes out wrong. But others are not seeing you that way. You're not being viewed in the same negative mirror that you see yourself. So don't be so hard on yourself, Taurus. Others are seeing you as transformative, changing. Your luck is changing. The wheel is turning in your life, and you're making things happen. So others are seeing you in a very positive light. And they're also seeing the union that they have pending with you. So if this is someone whom you haven't met and you are attempting to get into a coupled relationship, you can be very, very fortunate just by going out or, telling people that you wish to become involved, and other people will feel lucky that they have met you, because you are just what somebody wants. That is the bottom line here. Somebody's going to meet you, and you are exactly what they were looking for. So this is kind of a contrast here. Someone sees you in an idealistic light, and you're kind of harsh on yourself. You're kind of down on yourself. So don't be so self-critical, Taurus. You are others' feelings for you are much more gentle, much more positive than you imagine. Okay, so your biggest fear is the Six of Swords, and the Six of Swords is going away from the, moving away from the current situation into another situation. And perhaps, I can see this coming from a couple of different directions. First direction is you're fearing of losing, of needing to go away from this person, of needing to end this relationship even before it started, possibly because of these issues that you feel that you're not good enough, or that everything is coming out wrong. This is your biggest fear, that you're not going to put in the effort to make this work, or they might not put in the effort to make this work. And this to me is an imagined fear. I have all this beautiful stardust floating around in the Six of Swords, and it's so way off in the distance that it's like a dream, it's like an illusion. So ask yourself, are your fears really real, or are they just random thoughts? Really challenge those thoughts when you are evaluating your relationship and finding it wanting, because The cards are telling me that you have something that is much better than you imagine it to be. Now, I did have another message coming through for this card, and it was your biggest fear of being, of trying to fix a situation or make something better, but not being able to move past it, sort of thing. Almost as if this card was in reverse. Okay, so I'm sort of seeing this card in the reverse. I don't know why. Because your biggest fear is getting stuck in this lack of communication, or miscommunication, or like, think of it as a bridge, and you're just trying to get across that bridge, but you just can't seem to get across it so that you can communicate effectively with this person. Okay, so there's some frustrations, and the other message that I wanted to hear, and yes, now I remember what it was I wanted to say, is that you will give up before it's you will give up when it's too soon. So don't give up too soon. So the messages from this card are: do not give up too soon, and also challenge your fears, because they may just be illusions. It seems to me that there is much more out there for you than you are giving yourself credit for. All right, so challenge those fears and do not let them overtake you. Okay, now your biggest hope is the 10 of Cups, which you received in your birthday reading as well, I do believe. A message came to me about the 10 of Cups being knowing what you want and knowing how to get it. So even though there may be a little bit of trepidation about this communication with this new person, or reviving or rekindling what you have with the person that you love, you do know what you want and you do know how to get it. It's just you need to put those plans of action into effect, right? So that is your biggest hope, and it is very likely that you are in a good place to achieve everything that you want. This is the fulfillment of your greatest achievement, and right now your concentration of your greatest achievement is focused towards love and being part of a happy couple. So the outcome, though, still, you know, out of all the cards here, the strongest card that jumps out at me is this Page of Swords. It just seems to be a hurdle that is kind of not easily overcome. The outcome is the Five of Cups, who is concentrating on the cups which will not hold water. And this is, the cups are romance cards. They are how we deal with our heart issues, how our affection issues. So once again, I keep coming to the idea that you are not seeing the forest for the trees in this relationship. There's just this disconnect somewhere where you are not able to see the value that this person is bringing to your life or can bring to your life. So you feel like you may just give up and forget the whole thing, but don't do that. The cards are urging you to redouble your efforts, because you do know what you want. Look at all these cups. You have the Ace, you have the Page, you have the Queen, and the 10, and the 5. Well, the 5 is a little bit of a caution, a little bit of a a wake-up call, if you will. A little wake-up call saying, hey, you know what? Look behind you and see the good things and concentrate on those, and don't give up because others are seeing you in a very, very good, positive light. Okay? So, fantastic reading for you, Taurus. Once again, it is in your hands how you deal with this situation. For once, you are not completely absorbed with your work or profession, and you can make a little bit of time. You're just definitely making some time for this wonderful energy to come into your life and bring you joy. You just need to get over any insecurities you may be harboring about this person, okay? Because they're there for you. It's great. They see you as the lucky charm in your life. So really embrace that, Taurus. Really really allow these energies to come into your life. And wake up and know that they're coming and that they're there, and that the messages are for you to grow and do better. Okay, Taurus, so that is your monthly reading for May 2018. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope that was helpful. If you like my style of reading, remember to tell 2 friends about my channel so that they may subscribe. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and we will see you next week. Thanks for being here, Taurus. This is Dot from Dragonfly Soul Tarot. Have a good one. Bye for now.